Hey there guys, what's up? It is Autobot Mike 18 here with another Blu-ray update video. That's right guys, it is the beginning of a new month, which means it is time for another one of my Blu-ray update videos. Guys, this is going to be the June Blu-ray update video, and real quick, because I get new subscribers basically every month, I'm going to take a few seconds to explain to you guys what a Blu-ray update is, and then I'll get right into the video. Basically, to all my new subscribers, guys, at the beginning of every single new month, I go on this very helpful and informative website known as Blu-Ray.com. I scroll down to the side right here, and I click on Release Calendar, and I take a look at all of the big upcoming movies that are coming out on Blu-ray. And, I click on all of the movies that, got wide releases and all the movies that got critical acclaim or whatever type of movie that came out in the theaters that's coming out on Blu-ray, okay? And I show you guys all these movies. I give you their exact release dates. I'll show you the cover art, and I also let you guys know whether or not I'll be picking up some of these titles that are coming out. And I have been doing this basically since I started my channel, guys, right around the first year I started. And a lot of you guys really like these videos. They always get a lot of positive feedback, and that's why I keep making them for you guys. So here we go. This is the June Blu-ray update video, and I got a lot of cool Blu-rays coming out, a lot of cool movies coming out this June, and I can't wait to start getting into every movie that's coming out. So let's get to it, guys. And I also have a few TV shows that are coming out on Blu-ray that I think you guys might want to pick up. So anyway, guys, let's get to it. Here we go. First Blu-ray up. Well, the first Blu-ray Tuesday of the month is going to be Tuesday, June 3rd. And Tuesday, June 3rd, guys, is actually tomorrow. So I'm sorry for this fact that the video isn't up as early as it could have been. I apologize about that. And the first movie coming out on Tuesday, June 3rd, which is tomorrow, and that is Lone Survivor. That's right, guys. Lone Survivor comes out on Blu-ray Tuesday, June 3rd. And it will be released from Universal Studios. And with this release of Lone Survivor, you get the Blu-ray, the DVD, and the ultra digital copy. There is a picture of the front of the case, and if you look right there, that is a shot of Mark Wahlberg's character, Marcus Luttrell, and then you can see a shot of the American flag right next to it. That is a very nice slipcover, in my opinion. It's basically the same thing as the poster, but instead they literally just took the shot of Marcus and they just, they kept it where it was, but instead of having a solid black background, they put the American flag back there and made it white. So that is a difference, but yeah, that shot of Mark Wahlberg is basically the same from the poster. But I still love the cover. I really loved Lone Survivor. Great movie, in my opinion. Great war film. And since I'm such a huge, big fan of war films, guys, I am definitely going to be picking up Lone Survivor opening day. Here's the cool thing about Lone Survivor. I am going to make a out-and-about video, hopefully, fingers crossed, where I go to my Best Buy and pick up Lone Survivor. So stay tuned for that video, guys. That will be up hopefully soon. But I'm probably going to do one of those videos. So there you go. Lone Survivor comes out on June 3rd. Also coming out on June 3rd is another big blockbuster that is finally coming out on Blu-ray. And it is RoboCop, the 2014 RoboCop remake. I know RoboCop came out in February and it's already coming out on Blu-ray. That was quick. But anyway, yeah, it's basically about 4 months, 4-month period for a movie to come out on Blu-ray between theater release. But anyway, RoboCop will be released on June 3rd, which is tomorrow, along with Lone Survivor. It will be released from MGM, and with this release of RoboCop, you get the Blu-ray, the DVD, and the ultra digital copy. There's a look at the cover. Now, the first time I saw the RoboCop remake, I said, oh, it was actually pretty cool. I enjoyed it. I've since thought about it more and more and said, nothing too special, so I'm not going to pick up RoboCop. I enjoyed the movie. I didn't love it. I still know a lot of people prefer the older version, the 1980s one over this one, so I would probably, I don't know, I haven't seen that one, but I would probably say go with that one. I don't know. But anyway, if you scroll down here, I want to just show you a few exclusives. Best Buy is doing, and I'll see this tomorrow when I go, an exclusive Metal Pack Steelbook pack. Target's doing an exclusive bonus disc, and I have no clue what Walmart's doing, but there's a few other editions of RoboCop. And real quick, let me go back to Lone Survivor briefly. I want to show you the exclusives for Lone Survivor as well. Here we go. Target's doing an exclusive steelbook, and I think Walmart's doing some sort of exclusive special feature that you get on Vudu, I think. You can only get on Vudu. So yeah, both of those movies come out tomorrow, June 3rd. Also coming out on June 3rd is the complete series of Breaking Bad on Blu-ray. That's right, guys. It's not the show in the barrel collection, because that was the only way you can get the whole show all on Blu-ray, all in one set. Now they're releasing a separate complete series set in a digipack packaging like this with that cover art. So Sony will be releasing Breaking Bad the complete series Blu-ray on June 3rd, which is tomorrow again, like I said, and it does come with not only the Blu-ray disc but the ultraviolet codes. There's going to be at least, now, hold on, how many discs? 16 Blu-rays. Wow, that's insane. That's a lot of discs. That is going to be a big set. See, I already own all the DVDs. I'm logged into Blu-ray.com. I own all the DVDs, so I'm not going to buy the Blu-ray. I would love to buy the whole series on Blu-ray. Breaking Bad is my favorite show of all time, but I can't afford that. There's no way. Yeah, I am not going to even bother. But yeah, that's pretty cool. The whole series on Blu-ray. If you haven't seen the series, please watch it. But if you haven't seen it, definitely give it a chance. Pick up the whole Blu-ray series. Why not? If you have the money, do it, because it's the best series I've ever watched, guys. I definitely recommend it. And look at how long the running time is. 2,948 minutes. Holy crap. But anyway, yeah, guys, that's the complete series of Breaking Bad on Blu-ray without having to buy the giant, where is it? Oh, they don't have it down here. The barrel, the Breaking Bad barrel, which is probably sold out by now. I don't know. But anyway, that's also coming out June 3rd. And finally, also coming out on June 3rd, we have another TV show that's very popular. It is the complete 6th season of True Blood. True Blood will be released, season 6 will be released tomorrow, June 3rd, from HBO. And in this digipack, it includes the Blu-ray and the digital ultraviolet copy. And there's a look at the front of the cover. I've never watched a show in my life, so I'm just going to graze over this. But I know a lot of you guys, well, some of you guys that may watch me are fans of True Blood. I know some of my friends are fans of True Blood. So, there you have it. Season 6 comes out on Blu-ray tomorrow. And there we have. That is all for June 3rd. Now, a week from tomorrow is June 10th. We got another couple of movies coming out on June 10th. One of them is a movie I really enjoyed, and that is Non-Stop. That's right, guys. Non-Stop will be released on Blu-ray on June 10th. And with this release of Non-Stop, it will be released from Universal Studios, one of my favorite film studios to release Blu-rays. I love how they release their Blu-rays, except for the fact they don't put cover art on their discs. But with this release of Non-Stop, you get the Blu-ray, the DVD, and the Ultra Digital copy. There is a shot of the cover art. It is basically the same. It is the same exact shot as the poster, but it's okay. I really do like that cover art. And Liam Neeson, it was really good in the movie. He's always so good in everything Liam Neeson's in. Kicks so much ass. But anyway, Non-Stop I really liked. I gave it a really good score, 9 out of 10. I thought it was really damn good. Very, very unrealistic, but you know what? It's a movie, so I loved it. I really enjoyed it. Now, I don't know if I would pay full price for that. I would think about it, but, I don't know. I may or may not buy it full price. I really did like the movie, though, so I'm thinking about it. And also, my mom really wanted to see it, so I might buy it and let her watch it, because I know she really wanted to see it. So, I don't know. I'll think about that. But anyway, Non-Stop comes out on June 10th to anyone wanting to pick it up. It was a good movie, so I do recommend it. Very good movie, in my opinion. Good thriller. Anyway, guys, also coming out on June 10th is another film that came out in January, and that is Jack Ryan Shadow Recruit, starring Chris Pine. And it will be released from Paramount Pictures on June 10th. With this release of Jack Ryan, you get the Blu-ray, the DVD, and the Ultra Digital copy. I haven't seen the other Jack Ryan movies. I know they released other ones with different titles, so I will not be checking out this. But I did hear this was decent, so if you guys want to pick it up, it will be out June 10th. Also coming out June 10th is another TV show. This is actually more so a mini-series. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. It's more so a drama. It kind of works like The Wire, where you have the first season is, it focuses on one cast, and then the second season focuses on another cast, kind of. Even though I didn't see The Wire, but that's what I heard about True Detective. This is season 1 of True Detective, and this starred Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey, and they're not going to be in season 2 because they get a whole new cast. So it's kind of like one of those shows. I don't know what you call it. I think it's just, I don't think it's a miniseries. I think it's just straight up drama with the same title. But anyway, it comes out on June 10th. It will be released from HBO. This is season 1, and with this release of season 1 of True Detective, you get the Blu-ray and the ultra digital copy. Now, I am thinking about picking up the DVD. I wanted to get into True Detective so badly. I started watching the first 2 episodes online. I can't find the other episodes online, though. I'm going to search for them to avoid having to pay for the Blu-ray or the DVD, whatever one I do decide to buy, if I do decide to buy True Detective. But, I don't know. But I really would love to finish watching, because so many people raved about it. I want to finish watching it somehow so I can watch season 2. But anyway, True Detective does come out on June 10th if you're interested in picking it up. Also coming out a week later, we got a few movies coming out a week later. First big one up this is big, and it is coming out on June 17th, and it is the Lego Movie. The Lego Movie will be released from Warner Brothers on June 17th. With this release of the Lego Movie, you get the Blu-ray, the DVD, and the ultra-wide digital copy. There was a look at the front cover art right there. Now, I'm assuming that is going to be the cover art, the official cover art of the Blu-ray. It's the same as the poster, but I don't know. They could change it. Not all cover art is final, I don't think. It might be final, though, because they already have uploaded an image of the back. So I think that is the final cover art. And they are also doing exclusives. I think this is the Ultimate 3D set right there with the Emmett head. I think that is the 3D set. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. And Target's doing an exclusive, like, comic book set, I think, with a different slipcover. Now, I really did like the Lego Movie. Some people really, really liked it. I liked it. I'm not going to say it was, like, the best animated movie ever, you know, but it was pretty good. So I will pick it up, but not opening day. I think I'll hold off a little while to pick it up opening day. But yeah, Lego Movie does come out June 17th. That's going to be a big Blu-ray seller for the kids. Also coming out on June 17th, we have another film from Wes Anderson, and that is the Grand Budapest Hotel. The Grand Budapest Hotel will be released from 20th Century Fox on June 17th. With this release of the Grand Budapest Hotel, you get the Blu-ray and the ultraviolet digital copy. And there you have it. There's a look at the slipcover. And it's the same as the poster that was released from the movie. And Grand Budapest Hotel came out, I think, March, was it? Or February? Not sure. I think limited release February, wide release March, I think. I'm not entirely sure, though. And I don't recall ever seeing a Wes Anderson film. I know, it may be surprising. I never saw, what were some of his other movies? Let me look down here. I never saw, like, Fantastic Mr. Fox, or, I know he did that. I know he did other ones. I can't seem to find any of them here. I don't know if he did any of these. I'm not sure. I don't want to give you guys any wrong information here. But, yeah, Grand Budapest Hotel, film from Wes Anderson, did get a lot of praise. I did not see it because I've never seen a Wes Anderson film. But if you guys did see it and like it, it comes out on June 17th if you'd like to pick it up. And then coming out on Blu-ray, also on June 17th, the final title I have is another film I actually did get to see this year. I had to watch it online, unfortunately, but I did get to see it, and it is Joe. Joe will be released on June 17th from Lionsgate Films. With this release of Joe, you will get the Blu-ray and the digital copy, and it looks like it is going to include a slipcover. That is actually a very nice slipcover, in my opinion. I love that shot of Nick Cage and Ty Sheridan next to each other, and the logo right next to them. And then you got the praise for the film below. Now, guys, I did watch Joe. I wasn't a huge fan of it. I gave it a decent score, though. I think I gave it 8.5. My problem with it was that the whole beginning just really didn't feel right, in my opinion. Like, I felt like it didn't, like they could have done something else for the first half of the movie, because it was just really Nick Cage going around talking to people around the town, and it was just slow. It was boring in the beginning. Then it kind of picked up middle on, but I was never fully invested in the movie. That's why I wasn't a huge fan of it, but it was decent. I recommend a rental, not a straight-up Blu-ray purchase. I thought it was good, not worth full price, though, on Blu-ray. I thought it was decent overall. And that is it for June 17th, and then we have one final week of June 2 final releases coming out in that last week. One of them is, and this is on June 24th, one of them is 300 Rise of an Empire. This is the 3D version, but 300 Rise of the Empire, the sequel to 300, will be released from Warner Brothers on June 24th. With this release of 300 Rise of an Empire 3D, you get the 3D Blu-ray, the Blu-ray, the DVD, and the Ultra Digital copy. There is a look at the front cover art, which actually looks pretty cool in my opinion. But I never saw the first 300, directed by Zack Snyder, and that's why I didn't intend to see the second one. I know that's surprising. I do have to watch the first 300, but that didn't get that much praise. You know, some people weren't fans of that movie, but, you know, to each his own. But still, 300 Rise of an Empire, if you did see it and like it, I think a lot of people did mildly enjoy the sequel. But if you did see it and like it, it comes out on June 24th if you're interested in picking up. And I have one final title coming out on June 24th, guys, and then I am done for today. And I will easily be picking this movie up opening day without a doubt. And that film is Enemy. That's right, guys. Enemy will be released on Blu-ray from Lionsgate Films on June 24th. And apparently you're only going to get this single disc Blu-ray. But Enemy, guys, starring Jake Gyllenhaal from director Denis Villeneuve, who directed, where is it? It should be here. I can't believe it's not here with the other Blu-ray selections. Prisoners. But Enemy, yes, this was another movie I watched online. I had to watch it online, unfortunately, it did not come to my theater, but it was worth it. Enemy is one of my favorite films of the year so far, and is also arguably one of my favorites movies. I'm not going to say one of my favorite movies, it's just the more I think about it, the more I love it. Highly recommend Enemy. Not for the casual moviegoer, though. It is very difficult to understand and comprehend everything that's going on in it. A lot to follow. It's not for the casual moviegoer. Let me just tell you that much right now, guys. But I love this movie to death. So that's it, guys, for the June Blu-ray update. Real quick, just going over everything I'll be picking up. I will be picking up Lone Survivor on June 3rd. I wish I could pick up this whole set on Blu-ray, but I won't. On June 10th, I'm probably going to pick up Nonstop. True Detective, I'm going to probably pass, but I would love to get that. Lego Movie on June 17th, I'm going to wait. I really don't need that right away. But Enemy, I will be buying right away on June 24th. So there you have it, guys. That has been this Blu-ray update. Let me know down below in the comments, guys, what movies you want to pick up on Blu-ray for the month of June. Let me know what you think about all these movies I just mentioned. And thanks a lot for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Bye.